Time for a little love in the morning, and today we're actually digging into a new book that has been everywhere. Could it be the key to saving your most fraught relationships?
Yeah, we're talking about the Let Them Theory. It's the newest book from New York Times bestselling author, podcaster, and motivational expert Mel Robbins. Her advice lays out a way to handle difficult people or difficult situations without it wrecking you emotionally. And our love and relationship expert Jennifer Blancool is a big fan, so we wanted to talk about it this morning.
Yay.
Jen, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Emily and Travis.
Great.
I'm excited to talk about this.
We were sitting and setting things up, and I mean, Jennifer goes, "You really should read this book." And so we have a fan for sure.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about it. Haven't had a chance to read it yet. What is the Let Them Theory?
Yeah, so the Let Them Theory is a mindset tool, a psychological hack, if you will, that lets you instantly identify or helps you instantly identify what you are in control of versus what you're not. We as humans spend a horrific and immeasurable amount of energy on things that we cannot control. And once we, as we all know, but I'll just say it, as long as we're trying to control people or circumstances or events that we're not in control of, that leads to stress and frustration and a lot of anxiety within ourselves. So this Let Them Theory lets us regain our power because your calm is your superpower. I want to say importantly, this isn't about being walked over. This isn't about being a doormat. This isn't about just letting people act horribly and letting them get away with it. This is really about preserving our own power and peace by choosing peace over provocation when it truly is something that we can't control. So, for example, my 15-year-old raced out the door the other day, going to the movies, Minecraft movie with some kids, no jacket, t-shirt. What the heck? Like, I lost my mind. I forgot about this book in that moment, but that would have been a perfect example. But instead, I chose the fight, right? Spouse isn't meeting your needs. This is a big one, especially in what I do. Instead of nagging them and begging them, let them.
Yeah.
So in that example with your son running out the door, are you saying let them, like, to implement that theory, that is, let them go without the jacket and just experience
learn that lesson.
Yes.
The hard way.
And there's a little bit of a fine line here when we're talking about kids and teenagers, because let them, you want to make sure they're not in a dangerous situation.
Right.
Their rights aren't being compromised, things like that. But as far as
let
things
them with the caveat of their frontal cortex being fully developed.
Right. Like, he's not going to be hurt because he doesn't have a jacket. He's going to be highly uncomfortable. But that's also letting me let him learn a lesson and grow.
He learns an uncomfortable lesson rather than taking away from it, oh, mom's yelling at me again.
Yeah, right. And when we force people to do things that they're not ready to do, first of all, they usually don't do that. And it elongates any kind of change that we're really after. So, I'm obsessed with this, not only from my seat as a marriage coach, but I'm a highly sensitive person.
Yeah.
And, I just recently had a situation where, I won't go into details, but friends were doing something for me. And I had expectations about how it was going to be. And instead of letting them be precisely who they are going to be in that moment, doing all of that, I took some things personally that weren't mine to take personally. So, I love this from a tool to help my individuals and couples. I love to also apply it to myself to save my own the sensitive side of me, that can easily interpret other people's behavior as something personal.
I feel you there. As a people pleaser, it's like if you get in a situation where someone is mad about something, if they're frustrated, to say, let them be frustrated, that's their choice. It takes the pressure off of you to internalize that and feel like, ooh, they're mad, that's because I did a bad thing, or it's my problem now to fix it. It's a good kind of layer.
Yeah, well said. And when we let other people experience the emotions that we might find uncomfortable to see them experiencing, we're actually letting them not only be themselves, but we're letting them be a human being. And, you know, that's powerful.
You're breaking out of a codependent relationship too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know we don't have a ton of time, but I'm going to share a really quick story that I feel like I'm going to give a bunch of points to my mom. This was a let the moment for me, where I was 18 years old. I was a freshman in college, and you know, trying to chase a girl down in LA. She was living in LA at the time.
Love it.
And you know, it probably was never going to work out. It did. It did not. And you know, my mom knew that. But what I did was I saved up just enough money to get a Greyhound bus ticket from Portland down to Hollywood and back. And my mom was like, "This is a terrible idea, but go."
Yeah.
And so I went and I came back and she was like, "How was it?" I was like, "It was a horrible idea." But I wouldn't have known that had I not just done it. Right.
And you wouldn't have learned probably a plethora of lessons that helped you grow.
So she let me do it. She was right, and she gets to win the day. But yeah, it was a good let them moment there. I think that is applicable here.
That's a killer mom moment.
Oh yeah, she's a pretty good one.
Good job,
pretty good one.
All right. Jen, thanks so much for joining us. It's a great little preview. If you want to learn more about the let them theory, you can pick up a copy of the book wherever books are sold. And if you want to put it into practice and you need a little help with that, give Jen Blankcool a call. If you've got a question for Jen, you can send those in to AM Extra on Instagram or Facebook. You could just get an answer here live on the show.
Good stuff.
Yeah. All right, it's 8:42. A Washington town about to become awash with stellar new wines.
Yes, let me drink this one.